Hopefully I'm not on mute no more. But anyway, I was just saying that I was talking to y'all earlier. I said I had a $200 goal today, which my goal is $200 anytime that I lift. And I'm having a good day, actually. I had lifted for 3 hours. Then it took me an hour and a half lunch break to eat me some food and pick my daughter up and drop her off at work. Then I started my lift back, and I want to say I lifted for maybe about an hour. So 4 hours in total. I made $185 in those 4 hours of lifting. But then as I was in the middle of driving my Lyft rider, I had got a phone call from they said that they were like Lyft insurance, or something like that. And I had got a phone call from them, and they were saying that it was reported that I was in a car accident. And I'm like, what? No, I'm not in a car accident. I'm perfectly fine. And he was like, no, we just got a report that you're in a car accident right now in Blase Splee. And as he was calling me, on the other side of the street, coming the opposite direction, I was passing a really terrible, terrible car accident. So I was looking dead at the car accident as he was calling my phone telling me that it was reported that I was in a car accident. So I'm like, no, sir, I'm not in a car accident. I'm actually doing perfectly fine. I'm driving right now. I kind of need to get off the phone with you so that I can see the map to continue to drop my Lyft rider off. So, and being that he was a foreigner with a very heavy accent, I could barely understand him. So I just ended up hanging up the phone after I told him, like, sir, I'm not in a car accident. It must be some type of mistake. So then I dropped her and her daughter off. And again, she reminds me of my old friend, Tiffany Dewberry. But I drop her and her daughter off, and then I pick up the next person who was in my queue. And once I drop him off, I get kicked offline. So then I get an email from Lyft saying that it's reported that I've been in a car accident, Blase Splee, so my vehicle must have issues. I can't drive. So I'm like, okay. They said that I'm reading the email. It's saying like I can send some pictures or whatever showing my car, stating that I haven't been in a car accident. So I call or whatever, and after about 3 different representatives, I finally get somebody on the phone, and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to send you an email or a link, and basically you got to send me some pictures of your car showing that your car has not been in a car accident. So I'm like, okay, cool. I send him the picture. I'm like, can I do it right now while we on the phone? He like, yeah, that'll work. So I was at McDonald's anyway, because I ended up pulling over, and I get out and I take a picture of the front. He said I need to take a picture of the front, the back, and both sides of the car. Full clear pictures. So I give him the full clear pictures of the car, stating that I'm fine and I haven't been in a car accident. I didn't report that I was in a car accident, and neither one of my Lyft riders should have reported that we were in a car accident, because we were perfectly fine. Everybody got where they needed to go safely. Nobody has been in an accident, not even a near accident or anything like that. So that was so strange to me. But while the lady was in my car, he called me. So either, bitch, you report, and again, I said she looked like my friend Tiffany Dewberry. But again, you reported a car accident, or somebody reported a car accident, and we were not in a car accident. And I just ended up sending him the pictures of my car or whatever, and he approved it right over the phone. He like, oh no, your car's cosmetics are fine. And he said that I had to prove that my cosmetics of my car was fine and that the safety of my car was fine. And I gave him that. And plus, I just had my car inspected for Lyft anyway. And the only thing that basically, quote unquote, failed the inspection was the exhaust system, which I just got fixed the other day. So my car is perfectly fine to lift, as well as the cosmetics. So I sent him the pictures. He's like, no, you're good. He's like, matter of fact, I'm about to go ahead and reactivate your account right now. So I'm still sitting at the McDonald's because I'm just now getting my account reactivated. But my goal was $200 anyway, and I'm already at $185, and I made that in less than 4 hours. But the devil and a hating ass bitch reporting my car for no fucking reason, reporting that we were in a car accident, and you know damn well we was not in no fucking car accident. Like anything to hold up my motherfucking money. Thank you. Anything to hold up my money. And this is what I be talking about. People will swear up and down that I just be trying to make up excuses or do something, or I'm so over the top. But why the fuck would you report that we were in a car accident? To the point that I gotta stop, put my money making on the hold, get out, take pictures of my car and send to the insurance company and everything, and you know damn well we wasn't in no fucking accident. But people be thinking that I actually sit around and take the time to make this type of shit up. But y'all see what people sit around and take the time to make up against me? Yes, people being mean and evil for no reason. No reason. Like, only because, and I was just giving my testimony earlier. Y'all know I was just sleeping in my car. I finally got a room where I could pay weekly. It's a decent size. My kids can come up there. I can pay weekly. I said I was gonna stay there for a month, stack me up about another $1,000 or so, and then move. So why would anybody be trying to fuck with me from lifting and knowing that that's how I make my money? But you see, nothing but God, because before they canceled it, I still was at $185, and I probably add $200 once all of my tips are added in. But the devil, I had bought me an ounce of shake. I'm about to see how it smoked. That ounce of shake has so much motherfucking buzz in it, it don't even look like shake. So that was a good shake bag. But yeah, it's just the crazy shit that people would go to the extremes to do. If I told y'all some of the shit that people been doing to me just this last week alone, y'all will know that this shit is real. The hate is real. The hate is so fucking real. Even when it comes to these guys, like it was 2 nights where I didn't feel like sleeping in my car. I was asking one of my guy friends if I could come over and spend the night, and I never fucked him or nothing. He always kind of like push up on me, and I done spent the night at his house a couple of times. I knew him for a few years, but we've never had sex. So I guess he caught himself being like, oh well, no, you don't want to fuck me, so you can't come spend the night at my house. So the 2 nights that he said I could come over, you know, when I got done lifting and stuff, he just ended up not answering the phone. So I'm like, okay, I ain't tripping. The next morning, the first night, he gonna text me like, oh, I'm sorry, I had went on a date last night and my date spent the night. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, all you had to do is tell me like, oh, well, it's a change of plans. You can't come over tonight because I'm having a date. And I would have been cool with that. But, you know, I was like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. Well, can I just come over tonight then and at least hop in the shower and, you know, go to sleep or whatever before I start my day? And he was like, yeah, you can come. So then later on that night, the same thing happened. He was like, oh, I had a date. She spent the night or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. It seemed like, you know, you dating now. I don't want to be in the way. It is kind of hard to explain to your female date, like, oh, I'm going to let my other female friend come spend the night. So, of course, I just sleep in my car. That's cool. You know, you're not obligated to let me stay at your house. So I was like, you know what? You've been busy and you've been dating. I'm just going to say forget it. Like, thanks for offering to let me come over and shower. But since you've been having company and it hasn't been real convenient, I'm just going to find a different solution. So I did. For one, I ended up spending the night at my honey house, which is where I wanted to be anyway. And then after that, I just went ahead and was like, fuck it. Instead of me trying to figure out where I'm going to sleep every night, I'm just about to get me this fucking room. But it costs $2,000 a month for me to live at the room. In a room that I need, at least. So, you know, I'd rather give somebody that or put that into somebody else's house. You get what I'm saying? Or, you know, let me stay here for 2 weeks, stack my money up so I can move, you know? But fuck it. If I got to put the $2,000 aside to the room, that's just what I have to do. Just so I can have somewhere to lay my head, sleep, rest, and then get up the next day and make the money that I need to make. So he texts me yesterday or whatever, like, oh, well, basically you can come over tonight if you want to. I may cook for you. I told you I'm never asking to come over there again because you was dating. So I don't need you to offer for me to come over now. You get what I'm saying? But people was intentionally doing stuff. I'm like, you intentionally not answering the phone. All you gotta do is say I'm going on a date. You just want somebody to beg you, and bitch, I don't fucking beg. And this is why I will never fuck you. But you sitting around wondering why I haven't fucked you. Look at what type of games you want to play. You're gay. That's what gay niggas do. you're gay and catty. You're young-minded. Like, you gay and young-minded at that. That's a triple double whammy. So I'm like, no, just forget it or whatever. Then I had another issue with somebody just trying to play me, play on my top, think I want to be in competition with them and they fucking baby mama. Like, you gay too. Like, why are these niggas want to be in competition with me when it comes to making motherfucking money and raising kids and shit? Like, I am a single mother with 5 kids. I do this shit by myself. You niggas you can't compete where you don't fucking compare. These are niggas that's trying to compete with me and they baby mamas take care of the kids. They baby mamas gotta call them. They did some fraud ass shit so they don't gotta pay child support, so they kiss their baby mamas asses and shit. And bitch, you trying to compete with me? I don't even harass my baby daddies. They not even on fucking child support. Again, cause the system crooked as fuck. But I do this shit for real, for real. And these is niggas. The people who be doing this shit to me, these are niggas. And they posses, they ugly ass bitches that's flying monkeys. That's who be doing this shit. Again, all because they stole from me. And I'm still managing to make a way out of no way. And they still mad that I'm managing to make a way out of no way after they fucking stole from me. And that's the real problem. That I still managed to make a way out of no way after people did me fucked up. Y'all don't understand. I would swear to God I will never make this shit up. That's a hell of a gap. Yes, it is. But I will never make this shit up. I will never make it up. This is what they've been doing for the longest. How the fuck you get confused if you was in a car accident or not? Damn. Let me turn this off. Shit is crazy. This shake actually ain't that bad, but I still mix it. Like, I use these shake bags, especially since they budded up kind of nice, to mix with some other weed. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm about to smoke this, turn my lift on, and take somebody somewhere and make that last $15 so I hit my $200 mark before tips. And I'm done for the day. So I can't even let the shit bother me. But it's just, this is what I'm saying. Like, people do the most. People do the most to compete with me or to try to keep me down. And I don't even be thinking about them. I don't be knowing them to even think about them. The shit crazy. I'm hearing that somebody... Damn, I'm trying to get to a good part of this. Okay. I'm hearing that somebody is being salty because they on the way to the feds. Like, somebody know that they under investigation. But the more fucked up shit they do, the worse they making shit for themselves. It's the part that's not clicking into their head. Whoever these people are, and I know exactly who they is because they make it so obvious. But I don't know what to report that I was in a car accident is just beyond crazy to me. Okay, that was hitting. I was waiting to get to the good part where it started hitting because it wasn't hitting good at first. It was I needed to cut that extra leaf. But yeah, I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. But the man was very understanding. He reactivated my Lyft for me right away. Since he stayed on the phone, let me send the pictures to him and everything. So that's good. Remember that when you go on social media, you are open to all kinds of attacks. It ain't even about social media. And that it's anywhere. It's just hate. And really the attacks is people don't want me on social media. They don't want me speaking my truth. They don't want me enlightening people to what really be going on. So that's the problem. But you're right. You are open to attacks when you somebody. That's what we got trolls and stuff for. Some people get paid to do fucked up shit. Paid to leave bad reviews. Paid to push, block, restrict, and fuck up your accounts and everything. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. And they don't want me speaking about it. But you can't run every platform. Like, they might be able to do that shit on social media, but you see it's other companies that go buy insurance and all that type of shit, and you got to make sure your shit's straight. And speaking of, I'm about to make sure my shit is straight, because I probably need to pay Progressive. So thank God somebody wanted to fake and say I was in a car accident anyway, so I could check and make sure my shit is still up and legit. Because you never know what type of time people be on. And I got hating ass cousins and shit that work for Progressive, AAA, and everything for insurance. Bitches be lying and stealing like the fuck I said. Not wanting the other family members to find out, or they friends, that they act so rich in front of. They don't be wanting people to know that they be stealing for real. And that I'm the one who had the money for real, and they all ganged up and tried to steal it from me. It's a whole team. But I'm hearing like these people is making the shit worse for themselves. Like, you making this shit bad for yourself by keep fucking with me and shit like that. Like, you exposing yourself each and every time. Each and every time it's an exposure. Like, it's a backfire. This shake don't smoke bad though. And it was budded up. It just ain't as strong and it ain't potent enough. That's why I said I mix it. The only problem is I gave away the other 3.5. I smoked the 3.5 and I gave away the other 3.5 of the good weed, or of the better weed. The ounces of shake was on sale, and I said I was gonna mix them, but I never ended up mixing them. I could go to the dispensary though, but I'm glad I bought them though, cause for it to be shake is budded up good and it's smoked kind of straight, so I can mix it with my other weed and stretch it out good like that. And this shake look good, like the buds, it look good, like it look like it's a good weed. Mix it with some real good weed and it'll be a straight blunt. Especially if you was to sell weed. I mean, of course y'all know how to sell weed if y'all be selling it, but I'm just saying. And I got a nice little feeling from it too. But I had to pull over to take me a smoke break because they had me fucked up. trying to say I'm in a car accident, projecting energy and all that. Unless somebody using my identity, and then that would take us back to stolen identity. You look like you finna sell your food stamps, huh? Well, one thing I don't do is sell food stamps. I be using them. I used to, and it had to be when me and my kids really needed something, because I would prefer to buy the food than sell my food stamps. Especially when I'm sending food. If I gotta send some food over to this house or that house or this house or that house, I'd rather keep them. Keep your short thing, keep your shit straight in the hell with everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I do come and jot it down. I do come and jot it down in my digital diary, because you always have to keep a footprint of things that are done to you. And like I said, I'm glad I had to email him as well pictures of my car, because that's an insurance claim. Somebody could be going around saying I hit their car or something. That shit is crazy. Anything to fuck with somebody. Like, bitch, you not confused. And then he said your name and number was reported. Is this Isleah with number 313 such and such and such and such? I'm like, yes. Meaning somebody really tried to report an accident or call and report something or something and act like they knew that it was true, and they knew it was me. He's about anybody could have reported it. It could have been your Lyft rider, or it could have been anybody, a bystander, or anything. Anybody can call Lyft and report an accident. And if that's the case, how did you even know that I was Lyft? Like, I don't have the Lyft stickers on my car, or the little pink or the blue lights and stuff like that. I don't have one of those. So if a random person reported it, they wouldn't even know I was a Lyft driver. Only person that should have known that was either me and my Lyft rider. And if that's the case, you would have had to be asking her, was she okay and everything too. People is crazy. It's about to be time for me to pick my daughter up in a minute, so I ain't about to do too much. I'd have met my quota anyway, if you want me to be honest. Because I know I got that extra in tips. So, yeah. Anywho, I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to jot that down, because I just cannot make this shit up. I can't make it up. That somebody really took the time out their day to do that. And all I'm trying to do is get some money and take care of my kids. I don't bother nobody. I just stay to myself. Always have. All the beef that everybody came up with, the shit was made up. Just like this fucking car accident. All that shit was made to fuck up. All them rumors about me being slow, all that shit was made to fuck up. Never been slow, never been LD, nothing. I said I wasn't good at math. I never said I was a slow bitch. And I test people too. Speaking of being tested and shit like that, I test people, because I need to see what type of person you are. If I tell you that I'm not good at math, if you gonna steal from me just because you think I'm not good at math? I just said I did that at Wendy's the other day. Like, this girl knows she owed me some change, and never once did she mention like, oh, well, I shorted you 50 cents. She just stared me dead in my eyes and looked like, well, if she don't say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. And I just looked at her like, damn, you could have been like, ma'am, I don't got any change. Do you happen to have exact change? Or, my apologies, but I owe you 50 cents. If you come back, we can credit it to you some way, somehow. Or I could just give you the $8 and her drawer can be short 50 cents. And then she can explain why. But no, she deliberately did not give me the correct amount of change. Again, talking to my friend the other day, old friend, you deliberately playing with my motherfucking money. Like, I never said that I was stupid. But you are stupid for trying me. That's what I said. People like me are clickbait used by God. Because even if I didn't know how to count or didn't know how to read, that's even more reason for you not to be trying to take advantage of me. But you see how they do people? That's what I'm saying. People really fucked up for real. They'll really play in your face. And that's why sometimes you gotta play in people's face. Okay, let me act dumb. But just like I said, I keep a digital footprint of every motherfucking thing. I keep a note in my memory of every fucked up thing somebody thought that they should play in my face about and get over on me and shit. So, it's crazy. The things that people will do. Somebody is in trouble. I'm here, I'm in your city. The feds is in the city. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I need to vacuum out my car. Lex got all this mud on the door over here from her shoe. I need to get that cleaned up too. But yeah, talk about cosmetics. And I still ain't even vacuumed out my car, and it still ain't that fucking messy back there. Like, people. Let me show y'all. When I say I need to vacuum my back seat, this is what I mean. So y'all can see it's not that fucked up. My baby had left his Chick-fil-A and shit back there earlier. I had cleaned that up. Hey! I had cleaned that up. So, you know, it's just crazy. But I had to come and tell y'all that. It's write that in my digital diary. Like, somebody really just reported me in a car accident. On Lyft. On Lyft. Let's not forget. So, yeah. And it's just crazy. It's this old lady and her husband had got in my car earlier today. And for some reason, I just didn't really care for their vibe per se. And something told me that somebody was going to be on some bullshit. And it's another thing, too. Old motherfuckers. People be old as hell doing fucked up ass shit. Like, you too grown and old to be fucking petty and irritating. God damn, just... Nope. But it was her presence when she got in my car. I wasn't fucking with it. So I was quiet. I was driving, minding my business. They had a little distance too. Their ride was like almost 30 minutes. If it wasn't 30 minutes, because it was a distance. And I just was minding my business, thinking to myself, driving them where they had to go safely. Got out the car, helped them get their stuff out and everything. I was real nice and polite. But I wasn't fucking with the vibes. That's what I'm saying. Even when you know some shit fucked up, you gotta play cool and play your role. Like, sometimes you gotta let somebody think you ain't on to them. Because soon as they know that you on to them, they get to panicking and they do anything out of panic. Sometimes to save yourself, you gotta you gotta play fucking dumb. You gotta play dumb. I'm trying to think of what I want to eat for dinner today. I wonder what Lily and Mally is eating today. I did buy an air fryer and stuff for the room. But I wonder, do they want something, what they want? I gotta call my babies and see. It's about to be 6 o'clock, so I'm about to head to pick up Lex too from work and then drop her off. And then my other 2 boys will be down here tomorrow. And I'm gonna be lifting tomorrow too. That whoever the fuck reported me in a car accident, y'all had me fucked up. Literally. Anyway, I'm getting off here. I love y'all. I just can't believe it. I wish y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good ass people deserve. Keep y'all head up. We gonna make it. And I'm gonna get past this hating ass shit. But this the shit I be talking about. I've been going through this same type of bullshit for the last 5+ years. Hate. Because y'all can't say that ain't nothing but some hate. And a lie at that. But it's been happening to me for years. But anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all later after I go to the room, eat me some dinner, take me a bath, take this wig off. I said I was going to wash it and wash my hair, and then once I wash and deep condition and blow dry this wig out, I said I was going to put it up and just wear my real hair either in like a little puff or like a hair wrap for 2 days, let some oil get to my scalp, and then I went to get my hair braided because I don't want to wear the wig right now. I don't want to have to do my hair every day, and I'm still in the process of growing it out. Well, not growing it out because it grew back out, but you know, I still wanted to just grow, get a little bit thicker in the front or whatever, which is where I have the problem at anyway. Nothing has ever been wrong with the back of my hair. It was really just the center part. And I always had delicate edges too on the sides, like right here, but now they're even more delicate. So I've just been trying to do that, but I want to take the wig off for that reason. Like, my hair done grew back in the top now, so now I want to retire the wig for a few weeks so that my edges can get the oil and stuff that they need, and then I'll be, you know, straight. I can keep up with some braids or something. So I'll probably do all that tonight. I got rid of my chin hairs this morning, so I don't gotta do that. I did my skincare routine the other day, so it ain't really nothing I gotta shave or nothing at the current moment. So yeah, after I do all that, make myself all nice and smooth and soft and smelling extra good, put me on some cozy jammies or some shit, then I'm gonna get back up here on here and chop it up with y'all, probably smoke with y'all or talk about something, you know, see how y'all day been, how was work, how was school, you know, how's the family? The typical questions you would ask people that you care about. I care about y'all. So yeah. I don't know what I want to eat. I want to eat some mashed potatoes. I've been eating mashed potatoes a lot lately. If I'm not mistaken, I think I had them bitches like about 3 or 4 days in a row now, and I still want some. And usually I don't fuck with mashed potatoes like that, but I want some mashed potatoes. Or maybe I'll eat some hibachi. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, y'all. See y'all.